If you guys want to start dominating in the brand new Absolute Doom season, this video is for you. I'll be going through the best tips that pros don't tell you to do to win more fights and overall all of your games. I'll be going through step-by-step tips and examples that you can use to help you improve your gameplay instantly. With that being said, let's jump into the first tip that you can use to help you fight like a pro. Before we get started, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe, because less than 4% of you guys watching this video right now are subscribed. To start actually dominating and consistently winning your fights in the new season, the most important tip is to familiarize yourself with the new season's meta and loot changes. Each season introduces a variety of changes and new additions, from new items and weapons to different gameplay changes. To stay ahead and up to date with the new season's changes, you need to adapt your playstyle with it. This season is a brand new Marvel themed season similar to the Chapter 2 version, bringing back the familiar excitement but with a few changes. While the loot pool is very similar to last season, thankfully minus the cars, it now includes some new Marvel mythic items like the jetpack and turrets. These additions can really change the flow of your fights, giving you new items to outplay your opponents. One of the most exciting things of the season is the anticipated return of the Chapter 2 Season 4 Marvel mythics. These will be returning very soon in a future update. These fan favorite items were not only super powerful but really fun to use, adding a new layer to your gameplay. As the season progresses, keeping up with the changes will be so important to your progress into winning fights. Make sure you're spending time practicing with the new weapons and items and understanding how each one works within the current season's meta. Knowing the ins and outs of these items will give you a significant advantage in your fights, allowing you to master the season and overall actually win your fights. There are so many ways available today to help you improve your fighting skills in Fortnite, but if you're looking to see quick improvement, practicing in creative maps or the reload mode are among the best options. Both of these modes allow for quick and focused practice, since they offer their own ability to respawn, letting you jump straight back into the action without stopping. Creative maps in particular offer a wide range of choices select to different aspects of gameplay. Whether you want to sharpen your aim, improve your building and editing, master piece control, or become a pro at box fights, there's a creative map designed to meet your needs. The flexibility of creative maps means you can focus on whatever specific area of the game you wish to improve, making your practice sessions more efficient and personalized to what you're looking for. On the other hand, the reload mode provides a fast-paced, less stressful mode where you can quickly put your skills to the test against other players. The mode's unique setup, where you can fight with different loot, challenges you to adapt and work on your combat strategies quickly, offering a well-rounded approach to improving your skills. By combining practice in creative maps with regular gameplay in the reload mode, you can build a strong foundation and see quick improvements in your fighting skills. The next tip that I'm going to be talking about is piece control. Piece control is a crucial skill in Fortnite that helps you dominate fights and become a better player overall. You don't need fancy and flashy mechanics to win fights in Fortnite, although they can be cool to show off to your friends. You don't really need them. Now, if you're not great at piece control, there are so many ways to practice it and integrate it into your gameplay. The best way to practice piece control is obviously by jumping into creative, like I spoke about before, simply just spawning in a plain creative map and practicing placing down builds. A simple but effective example of piece control is by placing a cone into someone's box. You can practice this by taking someone's wall, editing it, then placing a cone inside. Be sure to practice this from different angles and editing different tiles to avoid getting shot at while editing. There are also other ways to place cones in people's boxes. For example, if your opponent's a layer above you, you can place a cone through their box like this. There are so many more advanced piece control techniques, which I might cover in a future video. The next tip to help you dominate fights in Fortnite is mastering the skill of peeking. Peeking is a broad term, as there are so many different peeks you can do to outplay your opponents. One of the most crucial forms of peeking is right-hand peeking. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've likely heard of this concept. Right-hand peeking refers to the advantage you gain when you position yourself so that your right hand is close to the edge you're peeking around. For example, imagine you're standing behind a wall with your opponent in front of you to the right. Because your character is positioned on the left side of your screen, this setup allows you to see more of your opponent while exposing less of yourself. Practicing right-hand peeking in different scenarios is essential for improving your in-game performance. One effective way to practice right-hand peeking is by editing walls to get better angles of your opponent without being seen, such as the classic peanut butter edit. This technique involves making a small opening in the wall, allowing you to peek with minimal exposure, helping you win the fight without your opponent getting a good view of you. Combining right-hand peeking with piece control is essential for dominating every fight. Piece control involves taking as many builds as you can to restrict your opponent's movement and create opportunities for you to hit shots on them. Mastering both right-hand peeking and piece control allows you to consistently outplay your opponents. The next tip is so essential for going from an average player to a pro in no time, and that's watching pros in Fortnite. Watching how they play the game is such a crucial aspect of improving your skills and consistently winning more fights. By watching pro players, you gain valuable insights into advanced strategies, building techniques, and fighting tactics that you might not discover on your own. For example, pro players often showcase superior building skills, such as quick and effective high ground retakes, which can give you a significant advantage in your fights. They also demonstrate precise aiming and movement strategies that allow them to outplay their opponents. For instance, say you're struggling with close quarters fights, just like box fights. By watching pro players like Peterbot, you can learn how he plays during box fight situations, uses edits to create advantages over his opponents, and remains calm under pressure. You can then practice these techniques in your own gameplay, leading to better performance in fights. Some top tier pros to watch right now include Peterbot, Booga, Miro, Alex, and many others. Each of these players brings a unique style and set of skills to the game, providing you with knowledge of game sense to learn from. In summary, dedicating time to watching pros in Fortnite can significantly improve your gameplay, helping you to learn new strategies, refine your skills and game sense, and ultimately win more fights. The next tip is finding the right teammates. Finding the right teammates is so important, especially if you're trying to win your fights. Playing solos can be quite challenging, especially when your goal is to win as many games as possible. The dynamics of solos means you're left to fend for yourself against all of the other opponents, which can be difficult to get consistent wins. This is where the importance of finding and collaborating with the right teammate becomes very important. In solos, every decision and action falls on your shoulders alone. While this can be rewarding, it can also increase the difficulty of each game. You have to manage your own materials, strategic decisions, and engage with combat without any immediate support. As the fights intensifies, the chance of you finding high-skilled players also increases as the game goes on, making it harder to secure consistent wins. When teaming up with the right people, you can change your gaming experience. Here's why. In a team, the responsibilities can be shared among all of the players. This means you don't have to manage every aspect of the game by yourself, which you would in solos. Whether it's gathering mats, looking for enemies, or engaging in fights, having teammates allows you to focus on your strengths, while others handle different things. Good communication is key to success in Fortnite. With the right teammates, you can coordinate strategies, share information about enemy positions, and make tactical decisions more efficiently. Effective communication can help you improve your team's performance and increase your chances of winning. One of the big advantages of having a good team is the support you get during certain moments. Whether you're in a hard fight or need assistance with reviving another teammate, having teammates who can step in and clutch up when needed can make a huge difference. Their ability to back you up can change your entire game and help you secure some crowns. Finding and working with the right teammates involves more than just teaming up with friends or random players. Here's some tips to help you find and build an effective team. Look for players who share similar goals and playstyles. Whether you're aiming for aggressive gameplay or a more strategic playstyle, having teammates who fit your approach can lead to a much better game. Effective teamwork is built off trust and clear communication. Play with people who are reliable, open to feedback, and willing to communicate well. Good chemistry among teammates often helps to a more smooth gameplay and better decision making. Spend time playing together to build a better understanding of everyone's skill level and playstyle. The more you play as a consistent group, the better you'll get at coordinating strategies and learning from each other. Regular practice also helps you adapt to each other's playstyles and develop a better game plan. Continuously assess how well you and your teammates are performing together. If you find that certain players are not playing a part effectively, or there are moments that don't work out, be open to making adjustments. Playing with a good team can also improve your enjoyment of the game. Having good teammates can lead to great times with each other and creating good memories. In summary, finding the right teammates is a game changer for getting crown wins in Fortnite. By teaming up with players who have similar skill level, communicate effectively, and share goals, you can increase your gameplay experience and improve your chances of getting the win. Focus on building a strong, reliable team and watch as your win rate goes up.